What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back and we're working on the 2325 mashup, baby. 2.3 head, 2.5 bottom end. Basically 2013 Ford Fusion engine with a 2007 Mazda Speed 6 head. So in our last video, we basically got the timing stuff all figured out. This was all straightened now, everything's good. I do need to actually make these top dead center. I did the best I could, but I was having a little bit of troubles by myself, so Eric's gonna come help me with that. I need to get some RTV so that I can put the timing cover on. So over here, fresh, ready to go. I also need to put the oil pan on, which should be pretty much ready to go as well. Everything in here is ready to go at this point. The only issue that I'm running into, that doesn't line up very well. So, I don't know what to do. I'm thinking it's not too big of a deal. I could probably go about getting a little metal bracket that's like this long, just tapping it out properly so that it'll work. But I'm not sure exactly. I don't really know what the plan is. So the only other thing is I also forgot to change out this, whatever this sensor is for. Oops. And I need to do that. I also need to figure out where the routing of this is. Alright, so I got the intake manifold off. I put the 2.3, whatever this sensor is, on here. I was checking out this little like gas line, I think is what this is over here. I don't really know what this is. It looks like it should be pretty much the same as the 2.3. I don't really know, I'm hoping. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck goes inside of here on the 2.3. Because before I put the intake manifold back on, I want to get that kind of situated. I don't want to necessarily take this off. I honestly have no fucking idea what this is. Some sort of sensor and brain module for the actual bottom end itself. So yeah, I don't really know. We're probably gonna just keep this coolant cable here. All right, on to the next part of my mission. Let's get into cleaning. Well, it might not look clean in here, but I mean, it's cleaner than it normally is. So I was able to get back to the engine, which was here. We got the old crank and all the other bullshit. Honestly, this crank could probably be resurfaced and used, and the engine could probably be reused as well, but it was like, I don't know, at the time I was stupid and everything just seemed like a task. Random Bastards, Tentacle. It's Day of the Tentacle or some shit. It's a good snowboarding film. Came out a very long time ago, probably like 2010, and been watching it every year since. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're watching that. We've been cleaning up. I've been tearing down the 2.3. Got a bunch of stuff off of it, kind of comparing and looking at some stuff. There's definitely a few things that are a little bit different on this engine compared to that engine, so we're gonna see what's happening. My goal right now is to try to get this off because this is different than that one. So that's what I'll be working on. Eric's probably gonna come over and we're gonna get the cams set and tightened how they're supposed to be, hopefully. And yeah. Alright, so Eric came over. We got the cams set at top dead. Everything is on. We switched out this little PCV board thing with the valve and put it over here. I have no idea where the line for that went, so at this point I'm trying to basically figure out where that stuff is, route all of the stuff that needs to be under the intake manifold, and then I'll put the intake manifold on. Now that this is timed, I need to get one RTV so that I can get a seal created for the timing cover on top of the oil pan as well. So once we get the little RTV, we can get that set and basically put everything on. I just want to go through the outside and make sure that everything's set before I fully seal it all up and everything's good to go. Eric suggested that we turn it over one time just to make sure that it's actually set properly. So yeah, let's pull that. Now that is fully tensioned, ready to go. We can fix that if we need to by tightening this little screw right here, putting this back in, and I'm gonna save this pin for later. At this point, I don't really know what we're gonna do for the video. Oh man, I might be a little bit washed out, but yeah, I got a 4mm socket extension little thing, all good to go for that. So now I can tighten these properly without having to use a actual Allen key by hand. And we got this here, which still don't know where this is gonna go, but we routed all of the cabling underneath the intake manifold. As you can see here, this comes up underneath and goes to the water outlet, and then we have the EGR, which comes down to here. Unfortunately, they made it so you can't tune out the EGR, so I would basically just have a engine light all the time, and I think the car would have reduced power or some shit. But yeah, so I'm starting to get sick, and it's very unfortunate. These are still timed, top dead, everything's good there. This is on, that's routed. This is here for the goddamn intercooler. There's one over there. I don't know where I put my intercooler, the one that I want to actually use. I think it's in the car. That's my extra one that I got from Tristan. So we have extra stuff. They're not the prettiest, and honestly going front mount intercooler would probably be a better option, but I don't know what to do there. The kit is fucking I think $900, so eventually Alright, before the camera so rudely decided to die on me, the goal is to eventually get a big turbo, but I would also like to, on top of that, well, you need to get catless downpipe and exhaust, all that good shit. So I'm probably going to get catless downpipe and exhaust, and all of that at some point in the future beforehand. So I don't know when I'll do that. Hopefully next year, within the first few months of the year. But I mean, I don't even know if my exhaust out there is gonna work. I might have to just connect the flanges and fucking straight pipe it with Eric's welder. Eric might have to do that, I should say. Pay my boy. It'd be fun. We take it to a shop and just whatever, fuck it. It'd be a good time. But yeah, I think on top of the big turbo, you need external wastegate, and then you need to get another exhaust manifold, or you need upgraded intake manifold of some sort. I know somebody was saying even with stock setup, I could run the ST manifold. It'd be hilarious. I just take the ST shit and throw it in here. That's what I said. I was like, bro, fuck it. I'm about to just take the whole engine and trans and just throw it in there. I don't think it would mount up, though. If it did, that'd be funny. Just throw the two, yeah, I think it's a 2.5 on the ST onto the 2.3 trans and just run it. But we're getting off topic. Regardless, I don't know if I'm going to get a new turbo. I might just run this turbo. ran into an issue where this little, whatever this is, I don't know if this is like the cooler or whatever, the exhaust and intake side of the turbo housing, right? These two of them are stripped. These are stripped. So it's like I gotta spend a lot of time to fix that. Not a huge amount of time. I have the tap and die set, and then I could probably just get some of these from the store. Go to like O'Reilly's or some shit, or even Ace. But a new turbo, like I was saying, the CX-7 turbo is $120. So I don't fucking know what to do. Everybody, my mechanic friend that I talked to, I shouldn't say everybody, my mechanic friend that I talked to said to run it because there's no like play this way. So I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah, I need to essentially get a inch-pound torque wrench to do this and that, and then we'll do the RTV. I also need to get a foot-pound torque wrench. So I'm trying to figure out what the inch-pound rating is on this, and if this has an inch-pound rating or if it's a foot-pound rating, and then determining which torque wrench to buy from there. So yeah, that's where I'm at this point. Everything's pretty much ready to go. This is the actual third time I've done this because the footage from after the camera died that I recorded, the audio was fucked up on it. So I might have to get a new GoPro too to continue making videos. So I'm in a frustrated spot right now. So I'm sorry I'm not enthused. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Hopefully people watch the video. If you did watch the video, comment below, like, share, and all that bullshit. I appreciate everything.